Welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Javier Lopez. I'm a real estate agent here in the state of Pennsylvania. Today, I'm going to go over the real estate market report for January 2022. A little bit over what has happened, what's currently happened, and a little bit of what might we expect from this upcoming year. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to go over with the first quote from Bill McBride, from the founder of Calculated Risk. It is possible that the rising mortgage rates will slow the housing market, or the Fed might raise rates sooner than expected due to the recent pickup in inflation. But I believe one thing is certain: inventory will tell the tale. And that is so true. It has been for the past 2 years. Inventory is a big indicator on what's going to go with the market. And so far, we're going to start off with the bad news, right? Listings are at record lows. Pretty much from this graph over here, we can see Pennsylvania is at a negative 14.3% compared to the 2020 and 2021. We're starting off pretty low, and it has been low. As you can see from this graph, it was pretty steady in 2019. It pretty much rose back in May of 2021 at 4.6, but ever since then, it just slowly started to decrease. It ticked up a little bit, but it's still significantly low, right? But the same thing cannot be said about the home buyers. Home buyers, based on our inventory, off our showing times, this is the activity report that we use for scheduling appointments with other realtors for the listing agents to show the homes. They shown an increase from 2017, 2018, and 2019 all the way to 2020 and 2021. The increase in pre-pandemic numbers have gone high. So showings traditionally lag during the holiday season, but the data we're seeing tells us that the buyer demand remains strong. The fact that every region showed a year-over-year increase indicates that the buyers are undeterred. It speaks to their desire to keep searching for their next home. That's Michael Lane, the VP manager of Showing Time. Right? Also, the pending sales numbers are also higher compared to the past 3 years pre-pandemic. So these are the pending sales in 2017, 2018, 2019, and they shot up in 2020. They dipped a little bit low in 2021, but still significantly higher than the past 3 years. Right? One of the biggest things that we have here in the tool that we could use is the home equity that homeowners are getting. The lack of insight around home equity presents an opportunity for real estate professionals like myself who are always looking for touch points with their past clients. So with that being said, CoreLogic's Q3 homeowner equity report shows that an average of 57,000 across the United States, homeowners have 57,000 in home equity, 31.3% year over year percentage increase in equity for U.S. homeowners with mortgages, right? But that being said, there's a lot of money on the table with the homes in this current market. The homeowner equity growth is still surging, like I said. So the average is 56,700. In Pennsylvania, the average is 30,000 compared to California, where it's 119,000. Whoa, big increase. Not only have equity gains helped homeowners more seamlessly transition out of the forbearance and avoid a distressed sale, but they've also enabled many to continue building their wealth. And that is so true. Compared to renting, you're also building wealth with equity. So equity right now in the past 2 years have increased. So that means you build your wealth. U.S. households own 36.8 trillion in owner-occupied real estate, 11.5 trillion in debt, and the remaining 25 trillion in equity. In inflated adjusted terms, homeowners had an average of 294 in equity in Q3 2021, a historic high. So what are we going to expect from the housing market in 2022? So I know for the most part, the pricing for some homes have plateaued a little bit. The mortgages have gone up a little bit higher than normal. I think the lowest one was a 2.9 that we did last year, and right now it's a 3.3, 3.4. Based on this graph on the mortgage projections, they also show 3.30 for the average. This is from Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, MBA, and NAR, all across the board. So they also see the quarters, their projections to be a little bit higher, 3.4, 3.3, and 3.7 by the end of the fourth quarter. So they do seem to go up a little bit, but not as much. It's still significantly low compared to the previous years. One thing that hasn't been talked about and probably won't be a big deal, but the forbearance has also dipped, and it has been dipping, and I don't think it's going to go anything higher. As you can see, this is from May 2020 all the way from December of last year. Um, we may see a little bit of an uptick in foreclosure rates in 2022, but just an uptick though. From an extraordinary low level, we're not expecting to see a big increase. We expect delinquency rates overall on home mortgages to actually continue to remain quite low. Quite low. I like that. Mayo McClare, Bolton Smith, and Senior Leader Research in Core Logic, quite low. Yes, I like that. Quite low. Has home price acceleration peaked? That's a big question, right? Question mark. Might be a little confusing. But as you can see from January of last year, they started a little bit 10% above, and they have gone all the way up 16, 18, under 20%. But like I said, it looks like it plateaued and it hasn't gone up, and it hasn't increased by much. So imagine if you're going like 65 and then you slowly went back down to 62. Like you're still going fast, but you just went down a little bit. So that's pretty much how you can see this. Um, it seems like it plateaued, but it's still pretty high. The home prices forecast for 2022 above all of these, the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, CoreLogic, MBA, all these three, the average is about 5.2% is what they see for 2022. So a little bit of increase in home sales, a little bit of increase in mortgages as well for the financing rates. So overall, I do think that 22 will be another strong year for housing, albeit a little bit higher mortgage rates, and we do think home sales will continue to rise and actually reach a 16-year high in 2022. That's again Mel McClare Bolton Smith, senior leader of research in Core Logic. So with that being said, I want to take this opportunity. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to me. All my information is down below. I wish everyone a successful year, and I hope to be helping you in this upcoming year for your next housing or listing your home. So please, thank you and have a great day.